Guys, I have got so much to do and I've got about an hour to do it in. So, welcome back to my channel. That was a strange little intro, I know, but I need to do a bit of a declutter. I will turn the camera around and show you exactly why and why it's in such a state. And as I say, I've got about an hour to sort it out before I go and pick up my grandson. Once he's here, then no time to do anything else, as you can understand with a 3.5-year-old. So I'm going to turn the camera around to show you what a hole it is. Okay, so the reality of this is some bags chucked on the floor. This is my little dressing room. Bags on the floor because over here I've got a chest over here, like in the corner over there. And I keep all sorts of stuff in there. Now this morning I had to go down to the hospital and have some blood tests, and I couldn't find any blood forms, and I usually keep them in there. So last minute panic, I had to turf all of these out onto the floor because they all sit on the top of it. So I'm now going to go through that and sort that out a little bit. Also, the other day I managed to find some of these. I have done these in a Poundland haul. I think that's actually gone live today, actually. So I need to sort out a drawer for those. And I've basically got like a load of, if I stand back, I've got like a load of crap I need to sort out. You know, sometimes you have to make an absolute mess before you can get it sorted out. Well, I think that's kind of one of those days. But I'll just show you a couple of pictures. When Chris and I got married, we went to Bora Bora in the South Pacific for our honeymoon. The water was like a bath water, honestly. Look at Chris snorkeling. You can see just how clear that water is, can't you? These are two of the lovely ladies on the resort. And funnily enough, both of their name, they have the same name, and their name is Woman. And we were like, is that like a real name? And they, yeah, that's their name, Woman. How lovely. They were so nice. Chris on the beach, you can see how empty and deserted it was. I'll show you this one. This was just down in the local town. It's just so green. I mean, you're just going to see how green and lush that is. That was on our resort. We stayed at the Intercontinental in Bora Bora. We had one of the overwater bungalows with the Horizon one, which was the furthest one out, so that literally all we could see was just the ocean and nothing else. It was amazing. That was a stingray. They used to like be swimming around everywhere, and we were swimming, and I'd say, where do all the stingrays go when we're like swimming? Chris would say to me, well, if you look down, you'll see little things moving, and they actually like flutter like this, and they bury themselves under the sand, and then all you see are the little eyes sticking up. Yeah, that freaked me a little bit. If you want to hear more about Bora Bora, or you know, things that we got up to there and everything, let me know, and I'll be happy to share that. It was a holiday of a lifetime, never to be repeated. We just never would be able to afford to do it again. Oh, there's one of me with my underwater camera snorkeling. This was the local pizza house in Bora Bora. It was basically shacks everywhere. They were the loveliest people. There were, I think, 3 policemen on the whole of the island. They just didn't have any crime. Nobody has anything, so nobody lusts after anything else. So, you know, there just isn't any break-ins or anything like that. But I've got a whole story I could tell you about Bora Bora. So if you really want to know, I could do a whole video on it. But it was amazing. I'll quickly show you this one. That was Chris in the reception. Another one of the stingrays. This was the size of the snails that you got there. This is a perfect reason to go there. How cute is he? Of course, I was only admiring his tattoos, yeah? Another one of me snorkeling. And I'm going to stop it there, because otherwise I'm going to show you too much right now. So as I say, if you want to see pictures or hear about it, comment in the comment box. I'm just going to like show you the rubbish in the box. Look at that. So I need to sort this lot out before I can do anything else really. I should keep this out really. This was from, well, it is from Aldi, Lacura, and it's the Caviar Illumination, and it's the Super Lift Gel. It actually does work really, really well, guys. I am going to do a video on this. I think I've done one before, but a while back, so I'm going to do one. Leave that out to remind me. Okay, this folder here is, I tell you what, Chris must be sweeping in the garden for her to be barking that much. So this is dated Friday, June the 29th, 1906 in the Guardian, and it's talking about a sad tragedy at Wadebridge, which is in Cornwall. Murder and suicide, gruesome discovery by the roadside, impressive funeral. Basically, this newspaper copy here is to do with my family. Way back, there was a murder, and it was between a husband and wife way back in my family. It's a whole different story. I tell you what, if you want to know more about that, I can turn that into another video. It is just an incredible story. It really is. Yeah, so I can tell you about that in another video if you're interested in hearing a little bit about the murder. Right guys, so I've put some of the bags in here. So that's a start. Handbag bit successfully done. So everything there in that chest in the corner, that's all sorted out now. The handbags that I can't fit in are on the top, but they're not piled as high as they were before. And then the next mob really is sorting out the drawer here that I've got. Now, excuse me. So I bought 4 of these in Poundland the other day, which is the same my video has gone live today if you want to take a look at that, guys. But I'm going to keep one of them just handy, because sometimes in the evening I want to do my fingernails, like put nail polish on, stuff like that. And I thought this would be handy. As you can see, when I put this colour on, I popped everything I needed into this basket, just carried the basket down, bring it back up, and then the idea is put it away, but keep it handy for that sort of thing. So I should sort that one out later. But basically, it's probably not as bad as I made it sound. It's like organised chaos. I'll just show you what it looks like, this drawer. Okay, so I've got all sorts of stuff in there. I do know what's in there, so it's organised chaos more or less. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one of them to put things like my nails in. So my own nails are actually growing quite nicely at the moment, but I'm just going to keep all my false nails in one of them. So this is all like the false nail stuff. That will fit in there. Another styling gel. What's this one? A mousse. Oh, dry shampoo, that'll even fit in there. What's this one? Volumizing dry shampoo by Umberto Giannani. That'll fit in there. Invisible dry shampoo by Percy and Reed. That'll fit in there. This hat box here is full of nail polishes. Like, how many nail files does one person really need? How many? More over there. Oh. Here I've got some Hill Balm and some Caniston. I'm going to pop those in my dressing table drawer. Let me show you guys what it looks like now. There you go. So that is another little job done that I've been meaning to do. There we are then, guys, it's all done. I didn't get it done within the hour. I had to stop and go get Lennox from nursery, and then I've just put back upstairs while Chris is looking after him downstairs, and I've just finished it, because if I didn't finish it now, I know it would just really bug me and I probably wouldn't feel like finishing it tomorrow. So, you know the old saying, strike while the iron's hot, I think it is. Just take you round then, just show you. So the bags, okay, I've still got some bags here, but most of them are now in the little chest down there underneath, down here, look. So it's not piled quite so high there with bags. My dressing table, I've moved a few things about. I've put the cleansers and everything I've got on my dressing table into these little grey ones. I used to have foundations in this one, and I had like bronzers and blushes and stuff like that in this one, but they were both overflowing. So to get both of them on my dressing table, I've done a swap around, because these are smaller, so they both fit there now. I've put all the hair things over here, so everything you see here is to do with hair. Over here what I've done is, these are like the bronzers and blushes, that sort of thing, highlighters that I had in the grey basket, and it was just overflowing, and the same with the foundation, so I've moved those into this one now. And I've just got in here, I've just got all the little makeup sponges, just move things along a little bit so I can fit everything in, really. If you didn't see the jewellery board that Chris made me the other day, he has done a video on it on his excuse me, on his channel, but I wanted him to make me a jewellery board, and yeah, this is what it's got, lights around it and everything. But yeah, he made this so I can, this way I can see some of the, just the costume jewellery that I wear. And before it was in like a little cabinet, and I never really used to bother to go into it, but this way, you know, it's a lot easier to just grab things. And then this one's got a bit of ribbon along just to hook some earrings over. So yeah, he made that for me, so I'm really happy with that. Nothing has really changed on here. This is still full of jewellery boxes and stuff like that. All of my clothes are up here in like an open wardrobe. And this is the basket I said I was going to keep out, so that I can take things downstairs if I want to. The drawer I showed you is a lot more organised now, so it's nail polishes, false nails, that sort of stuff, and then in here it's like hair products and hairspray there, because I couldn't fit it in one of these. And then I've just got like all my styling appliances here. I haven't sorted through my chest of drawers or anything, but they're still quite tidy. Here I've got bras in that one. I've got knickers, apart from muslin cloth, I've got knickers in that one. This has got like summer tops, like little vest tops and swimwear. Down here I've got cardigans and jumpers in that drawer there. This drawer here has like leggings, socks, gloves. Starting to get some baby things in for the new baby coming in January. I've shown you that one. This has got a bit full. This has got like pyjamas in it, or my jammies in that one. And this one here is a drawer of, I don't know what you would call this, a drawer of, it's a bit of an Aladdin's cave, I suppose. I've got things that I'm not using at the moment, things that I also put away for people and give as gifts if, you know, if I want to. I think, oh, that'd be handy for a gift, that'd be nice for a gift. It's also full of sanitary towels as well. I used to subscribe to Pink Parcel, which is the sanitary wear subscription box. I have stopped the subscription for the moment because I have so many, given the fact that I don't even have periods because I had a hysterectomy over 20 odd years ago. But I have kept these, and I did subscribe because when my chest is really, really bad and I cough a lot, I leak, you know. It happens. So I've got pads if that happens, and I've also got plenty of pads here if any of the girls, granddaughters, daughters come round and, you know, time of the month starts unexpectedly, they've got protection here. But I'm not subscribing for the moment because I just don't need to. And that pretty much is it. I have managed to finally sort the room out. I'll give you a little bit of a look from back here. This was one of the Christmas wreaths I made. Oh, I made this one probably about 3 years ago, something like this, out of dried hydrangea heads. Lots of my friends who have hydrangeas in their garden, they just save them for me and dry them and use them make a wreath out of them. So there we go then, my lovelies. That was probably about an hour and a half spent up here sorting through everything that I needed to. It was broken up, as I say, I had to pop out and pick Len up from nursery, but in total probably about an hour and a half to sort through all of this. And don't you always feel better once you've done it? Honestly, you really do. Yeah, that's it then, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of a declutter with me, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Until then, my lovelies, stay safe and stay fabulous. If you have enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, press subscribe, press the notification bell, just so that you know when I've done all my new uploads, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.